Alright, if you are watching right now, oh no. Yeah, it's freaked out. I've seen everybody talking about this game and everything and doing lives with it and all that. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna do it too. Welcome back to Keyboard Warriors. I'm Eddie Law. We don't do a whole lot on this channel anymore, and I kind of felt, I don't really feel like I need to revive it. By the way, if you want your MMA coverage, come over to Cage Side Press and we roll. But we do everything, myself, Mr. Fred Kirby, everybody else on the team, covering all kinds of MMA. If you go on there right now, you'll see plenty of Dana White Contender Series stuff. Guys we've talked to, two of them specifically, Le'Veon Douglas and Stephen Asplund, who we've interviewed. I interviewed both these guys, and Danny Freeland also interviewed Stephen last week. They had massive wins, quick knockout victories today. Both got contracts with the UFC, so super dope night. And I got to, hey Jesse, what's up, my guy? What's up, brother? Yeah, you're shooting the shit on this thing. I play this like a bit. This is like my second go through, and it's actually a lot of fun. So, but I've never done it. Like, oh, there we go. See, it's locked. I've never done like a live with it, so it's kind of crazy. Like right here, you don't think about all the different little angles you can find in this game. But either way, Contender Series is dope. Plenty. I think every winner got a contract, and the girls fight, both of them it was a badass fight, honestly, and both of them got contracts. Honestly, it was a dope night.
Move in and clear it.
Shout out to Jesse trying to do a ultra marathon. You are an insane human being. We did a sprint triathlon like a year or two ago. I can't remember. This man trying to get me to do a friggin' ultra marathon. Like my body's not broken. You tripping? But honestly, if I wasn't busted up, like as busted up as I am lately, I'd probably do it. Oh, here we go. It's back right there. Oh, you punk ass bitch. Take this fucking door out. I fucking hate this. I almost have to like... Oh, okay. Are you gonna pop out, boy? He's to my left, right? Alright, here we go. Get him on. Oh, he ran. Okay. Come on, buddy. I know you didn't go far. Oh, he went in there.
Drop your guns.
No. Hold up. He... Punk ass. Anyway. So, that's what, anyway, shit, I lost my train of thought. Either way, I'm not doing a fucking ultra marathon, bro. I'm sorry. Not right now, anyway. Which is funny, because I'm about to hit 40 years old next year. I don't know if I'll be able to ever do it. It's kind of crazy. But, you know what I haven't figured out is how to do one of these with somebody else on. I think they have to be on a PlayStation 2, or whatever. They have to be playing the game, too. I think. So, yeah. Let's see what we got. Someone keeps cussing at me and shit. I'm trying to figure out where the fuck they're at. Anyway, I just want to jump on here and say what's up to everybody. I'm not going to be on very long. Might even cut it off before we get done with this mission. But yeah, let's go ahead and just do this thing here.
Falling behind me.
This is, I think this is a pretty tough level because I didn't even clear the whole top fucking floor. What the hell am I doing? But this game's insane, but this level is kind of creepy.
We got company.
Oh, you punk ass. This level's kind of creepy because it's like some kind of dude that like makes he makes CP. So it's you find all kinds of weird shit. Ooh, who's shooting at me? So you kind of find a bunch of creepy stuff here. Someone was shooting at me, right? I'm not tripping.
Police, hands up!
You better get your hands up, dog.
Put your hands up!
Please, this is Todd.
Hands on your head! Do it! Police, down on the ground!
I hate this shit. This is usually they're trying to get you down to like.
Stay down and turn around.
When in this game, whenever they do that, they like run away from you like that. It's almost like they want to drag you into like a trap. Oh fuck! My guy's not.
Trailers notified.
You know what I mean? But yeah. So you know what UFC this weekend? So we had Pat Dana in Vegas for DWCS for the last 3-4 weeks. He did an amazing job. You guys don't know, it's at Pat Dana MMA on everything, I believe. And then the kid can play. He can play. The kid can. He's really good at doing this thing, man. Honestly, he's got a bright future in this game, 100%. You know, a lot of people. So it was yesterday, the day before, I saw something from Luke Thomas, right? Talking about the state of MMA media, and he was making a point that it's changing. Okay. that it was changing, right? And he's not wrong. He's definitely fucking changing.
Element.
It's
Continue with your
it's no longer like what it used to be, right? And you know, most of us remember what it was like, you know, press conferences and interviews and all that stuff. It's great and everything, but it's turning into. People don't like Dana White. I get it, right? I don't think he's gonna last much longer in the UFC. He's getting really big into boxing. I saw an interview today. We was talking about he's gonna be basically like the LFA to the boxing part of it, right? So what he was basically saying is that he's gonna put, you know, undefeated fighters against undefeated fighters, do like a contender series type of boxing league, and then, you know, they win that, you know, then Turk Al Sheikh will take over and, you know, pair him up in legit, you know, matches, which is, you know, cool. It's all great. Oh fuck! I got two. You know, it's like a feeder. He's gonna make run with the feeder league. I think he's gonna take over everything he does, man. He's already seemingly. Oh shit! He's already seemingly like out the fucking 1 foot out the door of this thing, right? He hasn't done a contender series presser since week 1. He hasn't done an Apex presser in a long time. And he's actually skipped like a handful of like fight night ones in other cities. So, you know, the man just seems like he's kind of checked out a little, not completely, but he checked out a little bit. Like he's really, you know, handed the reins over to Hunter Campbell while he overlooks everything, which I understand, you know, what he's doing. I get it. Right, but he just seems like he's ready to lead the UFC, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm ready for that too. Like,
Police, get down. Hands on your head.
Who's in here? Oh shit, someone's in here. Maybe not. You know, maybe it's time to get some new blood in here. Someone that you know, fresher views and all that. Now I've heard some really cutthroat shit about Hunter Campbell, so I'm not 100% sure how much better it's gonna be. It will definitely be different, but I just don't know if it's gonna be better, right? Like, are they still gonna do that shit where they book fights and announce them? Like, I guess. Anyway, but you know, they do the thing where they, like, for example, they announced Nick Diaz and I forgot who years ago. And it was like UFC 235. It was that John Jones, Anthony Smith card, and then Woody Kamaru Usman. They announced Nick fighting on that card, and so my wife got us tickets.
I'm not gonna take shit from
And so she got us tickets and everything.
Alright.
And we ended up going, but literally they announced, like, you know, not long after she bought the tickets that Nick wasn't fighting, because Nick was like, fuck you guys, dude. I didn't sign shit. You know? And so, you know, will Hunter continue that? Probably. Like, I don't see why he would stop that. But I've heard some real cutthroat stuff about him as a negotiator and all that, so, like, I wasn't able to verify it. I tried real hard to verify it. But he allegedly told the champion, like, hey, you fight, I'm taking your belt. We're going to strip you. And whatever champion...
Dynamic movement. Move and clear.
Whatever champion he was talking to fought, right? Which, that shouldn't be how you do that, like, at all. Oh, come on, dude. I hate this shit. Anyway. But, it shouldn't be the way it is, like, straight up. So, yeah, we'll see how it goes. But either way, you know, back to the media thing. You gotta hand it to Dana. He's smart. He wants media he can control. Now, he can't get rid of the entire MMA media, right? He can't get rid of Junkie and us and everybody else, because you need, you know, if you want to be considered a legitimate sport, you got to be covered like a legitimate sport. If you turn the entire room into content creators, you know, and be like, oh, we're the NFL of this. Like, no, the fuck you're not. Like, obviously, right? Quite obviously, you're not the NFL of anything, because you don't even have what the NFL does. You control everything, the narrative and everything. You know, the NFL tries to, and they do a solid job with it, but they deal with the problems that come with it, right? What the UFC is seemingly doing is bringing in people they can control, right? Bootlickers, basically, what my friend calls them. I don't call them that, but, you know, he calls them that. I mean, again, I don't hate her on her game. Like, you know, people say, you know, oh, how do you think she got the job? She probably, you know, blew Dana. No, probably not. No, I don't think Nina Marie did that. That Nina Marie chick, good on her. I don't hate her game whatsoever. You know what I mean? If leaning on her looks got her a job. Good for her. I don't know, shit. You know, if you look at the history of this country, you know, women have had, you know, women have had a harder time, getting to the same thing men have, but, you know, we could argue about that many different ways, but no reason for it. But, you know, they do what they got to do, and hey, I'm not hating on their game, right? So I don't subscribe to the whole, Nina's bad for the sport and all that. It's just a different kind of content, right? But that was the start of what, now she wouldn't even start, the Nelk was the start to what it is now, which is, you know, no actual, like, the actual media is kind of getting, I want to use the word run out, but, you know, they're somewhat getting replaced somewhat. So, we're somewhat getting replaced a little bit. So, eventually we'll get to that point. We'll get to that point where we're going to have to evolve or die, right? Or adapt or die. What does that mean? That means we got to start doing some content creation too. You know, and you know, I've already been working on that with my team and everything, trying to figure out how we're going to make that happen sooner than later. But still, with journalism at the top of the priority.
This is totally about Jamie's dad.
We're still a journalist. I mean, we're still journalists. We're still a journalism outlet. We're not a content creating outlet, right? And so we're going to continue doing that, but we have to adapt the way we shoot. Who's shooting?
Is Jamie gonna be alright?
Who the fuck is shooting at me? Oh, this motherfucker. Oh, alright, Dave, I'm coming to kill you.
Clear the room.
But yeah, I fucking how much I thought. Either way, we have to adapt to what it is, or you know, or die. So, and everyone's gonna have to do it. Junkie's gonna have to do it. Everyone's gonna have to adapt, or you know, or perish. Right, because the deal, which is the funny thing about it, there you go, you piece of shit. What's funny about it is that you can, and John Morgan made this point 9 years ago, you don't have to have UFC credentials to cover the UFC. It's not hard. It really isn't. Like, it's awesome to have it. Don't get me wrong, I love it. I love going to UFC cards. I love covering UFC cards live. I love talking to fighters directly and everything. But to cover it, you don't have to be at the event. There's plenty of people that do, you know, that report on it without ever going to an event as media, right? So, oh shit, who's the fuck? I didn't see this dude.
Slowly.
Screw you. Get down.
You can get down too, bro.
Do it now.
But you know, to get video, get quotes and everything, answers to questions you have and all that. It's definitely helpful to have credentials. So, you know, there's that. Otherwise, you can just, you know, you got guys that do content creation this way too. I mean, who's that fucking one weirdo dude with the fat dude with the funny hair? Yeah, he talks shit about other fighters, but he looks like a silly fuck. MMA Guru, thank you, Jesus. I don't know, I forget that dude's name. It's not hard to remember. But Guru, he's a great example of that. I really highly doubt he'll ever get him, use credentials. Although, not gonna lie to you, it wouldn't be a terrible thing for the UFC to do in terms of what they're trying to do, because he gets, you know, he has a lot of following and all that. But you know, I don't know if he'll ever actually shit. This motherfucker, come on, but there it is. Ooh, fuck. Hold on a second, someone's trying to kill me.
Move in and clear. Stay fight support.
I need some support here, boys. Where we at? Dude, I'm a terrible fucking shot. Bro, someone shoot this motherfucker, dude. Ah, damn it. You know what it is? I have a short barrel rifle. 300 blackout. I will if you fucking stop moving. But yeah, like, we're definitely moving to a space where it's going to be more content creation than anything. So, finding a way to report, be journalists, but entertaining at the same time is going to be the challenge. Now, I don't think it's hard, right? Just be entertaining while you're reporting the news, cool. Like, I've been doing similar shit now with Cardinals Daily. I've took over. I say I partnered up with because all the fucking influencers say that shit, but you know, I'm partnered up with FanArc. I do their Arizona Cardinals daily coverage. Literally, what it sounds like, daily. Like, I do a daily 15-minute show, which if you know me, you know I can talk about the Cardinals for hours a day, but I can do 15 minutes, which is awesome. So,
Provide support. Right with
So, you know,
Stay here. Stay calm.
I already have a lot of practice with it, but it's just, you know, getting everyone on the same page and everything. So we'll see how this goes. I'm sure, you know, we'll see where this is heading, you know, soon enough. Like, for example, I don't know if you guys remember, not long ago, Dana was talking about he was gonna, you know, MMA media, he made a whole ass hit piece. Now, I'm not gonna lie to you.
On me.
I,
Fall in. On me. Move.
cut this shit. Thank you. Yeah, they, you know, he put out this hit piece thing. It was hilarious. The whole idea, he was mad that MMA journalists or journalists as a whole were saying that he. Oh shit, what do we got here?
Into the room and
Fuck that, I'm sending y'all down there, bro. Y'all can go first. I've been shot 8 times now. Yeah, so he did this whole thing. The whole thing he was mad about was all the, you know, media saying that it was a bad idea and irresponsible and not a good thing that he did Fire Island. I thought when he made Fire Island, I was like, that's a genius thing to do. If you control everything plus a narrative, like no one can see shit. Now they try, MMA media tried to, and he put everybody on that thing, right? We weren't on it because we didn't really talk shit. We didn't really say much about it. You know, I remember I spoke on it with Fred, you know, Keyword Warriors, and I said,
move in. Clear the room.
I said that I thought it was a terrible idea because it's just too many variables, too many unknowns. But if you can really control the health aspect of it, you can keep everyone safe. Why wouldn't you do it? Right? Especially with the NBA and the NFL and everyone else like shutting down, like legitimately shutting down. They didn't even wait; they just shut down. And a lot of it with them, I think, was public.
Bagging.
Was public pressure, right? And so the UFC said, "F that. We're gonna fly everybody in. Everyone gets tested every time." I mean, they flew some media out there for that, just to, you know, to cover it, to prove that it was safe. And one of our guys went, "Oh shit, this guy went out there. I think we should over here." Oh shoot, boy, you getting shot up, bitch ass. I think I got all the bad guys.
Make them stable and proceed
So yeah, you know, it's this is a creepy ass fucking level. All the CP stuff is wild, but
Look, come on.
this is a even nightmare. Like if you have some like, if you have like PTSD from your past, it's probably fuck with you.
Make them secure.
But oh yeah, that's where we're at. So just wanted to touch on that real quick, and you know, shoot the shit, play some video games and stuff. It'd be cool to be able to find out how to get somebody on here with me without making them play the game, but you know, maybe that's what we gotta do. So there it is. Apparently there's rescue other cards, so there's civilians left over. We gotta find some civilians. It'd be cool to get somebody on here, but I think they have to play the game, or they have to be on a console or whatever. This is cross console, so it's not, you don't have to be on a PS5. So that being said, this game is dope. It's fucking awesome. This weekend, Noche UFC, our very own Brett Cagle will be there doing coverage in San Antonio. Originally it was supposed to be with Guadalajara. I was gonna cover it was there because it's my hometown, and that was a part of, like, basically the whole, to me, in my mind, the whole point of me going was cover a fight card. That's my dream, cover a fight card in my hometown. To me, it didn't matter whether it was boxing or MMA or whatever. Just covering a fight card in my hometown, being able to, you know, see home and see family and all that, and cover the UFC, for example, that was like holy shit bucket list stuff. And the fucked up part, I have a family in Guadalajara, and when, you know, one of them kept driving, you know, he drives to the right past where the arena, I think Guadalajara is what they call it, where they're building it. He drove past it every day to work and home. So he saw the building twice a day. And he kept sending me pictures like, dude, this does not look finished. And the news broke that Katy Perry canceled their concerts. Now again, it's Katy Perry, you know, really, who gives a shit? But it was significant to me because Katy Perry is not a current star. Like all these, like, you know, singers and everything that book events and all that, and after being out of the spotlight, it's money. It's how they make their money. That's actually like them working for a living, right? And so
LSPD, don't move.
they when she canceled her concert there, that to me was a big deal. I was like, she just canceled a good amount of change right there. This is definitely something, right? And maybe a week or two later, he sent me that picture of me. He's like, dude, it hasn't got any better. And then I was like, that's when I said it. I even said it to him. I was like, dude, they're going to cancel this shit. They're going to move it somewhere else. Probably move to Vegas or something. And then they did move it. They canceled it and they ended up moving it to San Antonio. Why San Antonio and not Arizona? I don't know. Fucking dumb reasons, I guess. But, I mean, frankly,
Hands up! Drop to your knees!
you know, people still get mad about the scale thing. Right, you guys remember that UFC 274? Charles Oliveira loses his title on the scale? Yeah. People are still upset about that, and they blame the Arizona. They say that the UFC blames the Arizona Commission for that, which I was there for that, right? I was there for that. I was there that morning for official weigh-ins. I was there when 2 UFC employees walked by or hurried by me on the phone, really upset that someone had fucked with the scale. So I don't think it was the Arizona Commission. I really don't. I think that story is, you know, the narrative was just left to do that because. You know, it's the UFC. I'll give you an example. Okay, UFC China, Shanghai. Right, this last time out, we had Mr. Brian Ortega passed out twice while cutting weight. Okay, pulled out of the fight. Talked to Aljo, talked him into you know staying on, and they let him fight. Why did that happen? Because there's no commission. The UFC controls that. Let that sink in, right? The commission's there for a reason. So anyway, the whole beef with the Arizona Commission is the scale, or whatever. All right, fine. So that's where we're at. As far as Arizona goes, we're waiting to see what happens. But you know, cities are not paying for the UFC to come to their town. It's no longer the UFC trying to book dates or anything. Now they're just like, you want us there, you got to pay up. Whether that's paying for the hotel or this or that or the venue or whatever. Like the cities are having to dish money out. So you can imagine Salt Lake, how much Salt Lake City dished out to get 2 pay-per-views last year. Right? I've covered 2 pay-per-views in Salt Lake City. So yeah. So then you can imagine how much tax money got thrown there. Like, can you imagine it became a huge story if someone was able to like show documents
Status of the activated threat.
Salt Lake City paying tax money on that shit? That'd be wild. So there you go, folks. Anyway, all right, gonna do this level real quick here. Oh shit, okay.
Use your tools on
Do this level real quick, and then we'll call it a night. I'm not even finished though. Nah, we're just gonna call it a night now. All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out. I know we did maybe like 20 minutes on here. KShotPress.com for all your MMA coverage. Again, Nutcha UFC. Pat Dana was there for different contender series for the last few weeks. Now we have Brett Cagle there. We have Jay Anderson at BTC in Canada. And then LFA 217 this Friday night. No one there, but we'll be covering, obviously doing our results coverage and all that. A couple interviews up there from that card, including Shea Bowers and Christian Turner, both on the main card. Oh shit, man. Get that motherfucker. Anyway, but yeah, plenty of good stuff. Make sure you check us out.
Move in. Clear.
And subscribe, leave likes, comments, whatever. If you have any suggestions, people you want to see interviewed and all that. What the fuck are you talking about? Did I shoot someone I wasn't supposed to shoot? Hang on a second. I think I shot someone I was supposed to shoot. I'm fucking... What the fuck are you talking about, bro? It's a bad guy. It's stupid. Anyway. But, so yeah. Alright. Appreciate you guys hanging out and everything. Next time I do one of these, I'll announce it and actually set it up real nice or better, and maybe even have myself on here on camera. It's just late night, and I just put my kid to sleep, so I'm not trying to be on camera and be all live and shit. But follow me on Twitter at Elot32. I'm at Elot52 on Instagram. All the good stuff on Instagram. Obviously at KZ Press on everything. Yeah, man. Shout out Jesse. Thanks for hanging out, brother. It's funny. I have reasons to go to California now, so hopefully next time I go up there, I can meet up with you. And yeah, we'll catch you guys on the next one. See ya.